Am I trustworthy? You know, that's a question I think we all should ask ourselves from time to time. Am I trustworthy? I was listening to a book called The Speed of Trust by Stephen Covey and Rebecca Merrill. And in that book, they defined trust as this: the confidence that we place in someone else. And trust is something that typically when we think about it, is something in how we extend, something we extend to other people, right? We extend our trust. We place our confidence in them. But I think before we worry about how we trust other people, the question is how much do we really trust ourselves? How much do we have when it comes to the confidence in ourselves that we can trust ourselves? In the book, Covey and Merrill talked about a couple different things when it came to trust. And the first thing they talked about is that trust always speeds everything up. It speeds up relationships. It speeds up progress. It speeds up the ability for a team to perform. Trust has a way of speeding things up, and distrust, the opposite, has a way of bringing things to a screeching stop. So let's look at trust real quick. In the book, it talked about this. First of all, it said this: trust is something that we are, and trust is something that we do. Let's talk about that trust is something that we are. In the book, they listed out 4 different things, and there's 2 of them I want to focus on when it comes about trust and who we are. The first one is the word integrity. Integrity is that we say what we're going to do and we do what we're going to say. We're the same whether people are looking at us and holding us accountable or not. Integrity is that core characteristic that builds trust in us. And secondly is intent. What are our motives? What is the reason behind us saying something, doing something, going somewhere? And if motives are pure and motives are at the point of bringing value to other people, if our motive is to bring about good in a situation, then trust is elevated within us. But when our motives are selfish, we're going to find that our own inner trust is going to be diminished. So trust is something that we are, but trust is also something that we do. What does that look like? I thought Covey and Merrill did a great job of defining what trust does. First of all, they said this: that trust tells the truth. Trust tells the truth. Now let's be honest, tell the truth. You know what? Telling the truth doesn't always mean it's easy. Telling the truth doesn't mean it's perfect or that you're perfect. Telling the truth is simply recognizing the reality of a situation and communicating it in such a way that everybody's on the same page and understands. We have to be willing to tell the truth. We have to be willing to let people know when we have succeeded. We have to be willing to tell the truth and let people know when we have failed. We have to be real. We have to be true. But secondly, what does trust do? Not only does it tell the truth, but trust extends care and respect. Trust is all about adding value and bringing value to other people. Looking at things from other people's needs. Looking at things from the outcome and how it will affect others. So today, ask yourself, am I trustworthy? Look at your integrity and your intent. Look at your truth-telling and your expression of care. And you're going to find, if you improve those, the speed of trust in your life will increase. I always say the way you hike the mountain is one step at a time. Trust is one of those huge steps in all relationships with others and ourselves that will have incredible impact. Hike on, my friends.